Hi, this is Luke Zip from Crocker Farm Auction, and I'm here with an exciting new discovery in American stoneware that we're going to be offering in our March 1st Stoneware and Redware auction. Here's a stoneware jug, probably about 2 gallons in capacity, with an incised decoration on the front. Very unusual for early American stoneware. This was made probably in the first decade or so of the 19th century, maybe even as early as late 18th century. You can tell by the form, by the clay color, almost 100% positive attribution to Manhattan. Here's the handle. But like I said, the great thing about this jug is the incised decoration. When I talk about stoneware and explain what makes it so exciting to us here, is the fact that it's the medium of American stoneware is just so intrinsic to American culture. It was something that it was in every single household, from the most elite to the most just workaday folks in America. So to hold a stoneware vessel, you're holding something that just lived life in America. And oftentimes you see the decorations on stoneware really reflect what was going on in America at the time of its production. So here you have what we first saw was just seemed almost an abstract, modern art rendition of a person with a bull's head smoking a pipe. Right here you can see a very classic long stem pipe. You can see the smoke coming out. Reclining. It's got some fancy shoes, toes pointed in the air. And this decoration kind of confused us at first. But then we got in the heads of people who would have made this in the early 19th century and realized that a bull-headed, fancy-looking gentleman was actually a playful rendering of John Bull, who, if you aren't familiar with John Bull, he's Uncle Sam to the British. He's just the national personification. So, much like Uncle Sam was used in political cartoons, both for and against the United States of America, John Bull was used in a similar manner. So, I think we can really pinpoint the time period. It overlaps perfectly with this jug, that right around the time of the War of 1812, many political cartoonists used a rendition of John Bull as a dapper-looking gentleman with a bull's head, and I think that's 100% what this jug is meant to represent. But the cool thing is you can look at it a little bit closer and get into the mind of the person who decorated this jug. Now, keeping in mind the Manhattan potters were very politically active. Members of the Remy and Crolius family were politicians, so they definitely had strong feelings of what was going on politically at the time. And you can see that John Bull isn't a strong figure on this jug. He's laying here, like I said, reclining. He's got a belly. He's just kind of belly up, enjoying his pipe, toes pointed in the air. It's a very self-indulgent person, according to the decorator of this jug. And you have to remember also that tobacco was a very powerful symbol to Americans of the time, especially when you look at it compared to, in the light of American-British relations. Tobacco was grown in America, exported to Britain, consumed by very, very many Brits at the time. So the fact that he is here, just in a self-indulgent pose, enjoying the fruits of American labor, is a strong political statement by the Manhattan potter who made this jug. We're thrilled to offer it in our March 1st auction, and I was glad to talk about it with you today.